Hey, 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 party people, don't spend the 1946 coins that you see in this video because they are selling online for a ton of money. And the last thing that you want to do is find a coin like one of these and sell it for too little amount of money or accidentally spend it. It happens every single day. Don't let that be you. Let's hop into the video right now with this 1946 1 cent wheat penny. Now it's important to know that 1909 was the first year they made the wheat cent penny, and they struck that coin all the way up to 1958. So starting in 1959 was the memorial cent back coin. This coin has no mint mark below the date, which means this is a Philadelphia issued coin. And now these coins can be issued by San Francisco or Denver, and there are some coins out there that are issued by the West Point Mint, which is really, really cool. That happens more so on quarters, but this coin right here was graded by PCGS at a mint state 66 plus. So the plus sign does indicate that the grader who was grading the coin thought it looked really nice for its grade. That will inherently increase the value of the coin, and it's something that you want if you grade your coins. This coin, someone turned a penny into 144 bucks, only going up in value. This coin has something really important to pay attention to, so look closely at this mint mark. So this is what we call a 1946 S over D mint mark coin. They call it an over mint mark. PC just graded this coin at a mint state 65 red. So if you look really closely at this coin, you can see there is a mistake happening with that mint mark, and that is why this example was able to sell on Heritage for $312. Pay attention there. All right, very cool. We do have a Jefferson nickel here from 1946. Now this coin sold for $456. That's a lot of money for a 5-cent coin, and it's mainly because this is a D over inverted D coin. PC just graded this coin at a mint state 64. So again, these are things that can completely fly under the radar, but if you look closely enough at the mint mark, you will see something odd is happening to that coin's mint mark, and that is one indicator of a coin that is rare and will be worth more money if you go ahead and try to sell it. Once again, $456 for that coin. Here we have a 1946 10-cent Roosevelt dime graded by NGC at a mint state 68 plus. Now this coin is only 2 points away from the perfect grade of 70, and we just have to point out the elephant in the room here, which is that really crazy toning and coloration happening to the coin. Now toning does happen very naturally based upon where the coin is stored. Now toning can either increase or decrease the value of the coin based upon how it looks. Now if you want to know how to sell your coins, wait till the end of the video and I'm going to tell you exactly how to do so. But this coin, because the toning looked relatively nice, it did increase the value of the sale. Now I will say some people will think this toning is not attractive, while others will think it's the coolest thing since sliced bread. This NGC graded coin at a mint state 68 plus, very high grade. You do have that plus sign given by a grader when they think the coin looks really nice for its specific grade. That will increase the value as well. Also keep in mind when you sell your coin is very, very important. Back in 2020 during the virus pandemic, a lot of people thought that the collectible industry was going to tank heavily. Surprisingly, people were worried about the US dollar and they started dumping money into speculative assets like collectibles. So the market blew up. It went crazy, tons of value there. That would have been some of the best times to sell. But something like this could happen in the future where the markets go crazy. That would be a really good time to offload your collection and get some money back for your coins. This coin once again sold for 630 bucks. Now here we have a coin from 1946. It is a San Francisco minted wheat cent coin graded by PCGS at a mint state 67 plus red with a CAC sticker. Oh my goodness, what a mouthful there, right? Let's break it down one by one. First of all, this coin is 3 points away from the perfect grade of 70. It does have a plus sign after the grade, meaning that the coin is really, really nice for its grade. Now, plus grades don't happen all the time, so know that the value will increase there. Also, this has a CAC sticker, so after your coin is graded, if it's worth sending off, like if it's a really valuable coin, you can send your coin off to a company called CAC. They'll look at your coin in the holder, and they'll pretty much grade the grade. They'll say, hey, does the coin look like it's properly graded? If so, they'll put the sticker on there. I know it sounds silly, but in the coin collecting world, that is the reality. That is what people want on the holder, is that CAC sticker. And then you have a red designation. So these coins can come either red, red brown, or brown depending on how the coin was stored. People want the color red because it resembles the closest to the actual mint stated coin. The closer to the actual mint state you can get, the better. Because this coin graded so highly by PCGS, it's sold for $1,740. This 1946D coin is really rare, and it sold for $2,880, and here's why. So PCGS graded this bad boy at a mint state 67 plus red with a CAC sticker, but the big caveat here is the fact that this is what we call a repunched mint mark. So go ahead, let's look really closely at that D mint mark there. You're gonna see a little bit of a D above that area. This is called a repunch mint mark. You can see some of the areas that we're pointing out here of why this thing is so rare. So if you have a 1946 D coin, you want to look for that repunched mint mark, because that will dramatically increase the value of your 1946 wheat cent coin. Once again, $2,880. $7,500 for this 1946 Washington quarter. It is a San Francisco minted coin, and just look at the beautiful coloration going on with this coin. You've got some maroonish red oranges, and then you got a green blue coloration going on. Just overall a really stunning looking coin. I think it's beautiful actually, and I typically don't like tone coins generally speaking. One thing you got to really be careful of out there, guys, is if you're buying or selling coins, be careful about people who are artificially toning their coins. There are chemists out there that will see a video like mine and say, hey, I know what sort of chemicals can make the coin react in that specific way. They'll go ahead and do it and then sell them online for money. That's why buying your coins that are already graded is the best way to guarantee the coin is indeed genuine and the toning is good. Companies like NGC and PCGS have a full money back guarantee when it comes to your coin, and they will pay that money back if it is a counterfeit coin or any issue with the grade. This coin has a moonshot grade. It's got a 68. That is so hard to even get. People who think that they're going to get their coin graded at a 70 or 69, they've got another thing coming to them, because the reality is, unless you have a brand new coin, it's really hard to get that high of a grade. Because it's only graded 2 points away from the perfect grade 70, and it has a CAC sticker with this beautiful toning, it sold for $7,500. Now this is one of my favorite types of coins because it can completely fly under the radar. So this is a 1946 5-cent Jefferson nickel. Now it looks like a really beat up coin, right? This one graded by PCGS at a fine 12. That's a really low grade for this coin. The reality is, this coin was struck on a war nickel planchet. So from late 1942 through 1945, nickels were struck on a silver alloy planchet to conserve copper and nickel for the war effort. This 1946 nickel was struck on a leftover war nickel planchet, and it is considered to be a mint heir. That is why it sold for $9,600. This coin sold for $16,800. Now if you want to sell your coin online or in person to maximize the value, first thing I recommend is picking up our completely free coin and currency ebook down below. You need that book to understand how to grade your coin, how to evaluate your coin, and how to handle your coin properly, because if you mishandle your coin, it's going to go down in value. Next, I would go to 3 different coin shops or coin experts and get their opinion. You want to see what your coin is actually worth. You don't want to go to one shop and they lowball you and you just sell the coin. Please, at all costs, avoid pawn shops. They will rip you off and they have no idea what they're talking about when it comes to coins, generally speaking. This coin sold for $16,800 because it's a 1946S 1 cent coin graded by PCGS at a mint state 67 plus red with a CAC sticker. So a lot of these things we already went over. We know what they are. We know what the CAC sticker is. We know what the plus grade is. We know what the red is. But why did this coin sell for so much money? Well, it mainly boils down to that 67 plus grade and the time the coin is sold. If you have a coin like this, guys, you want to make sure that you get it graded and maximize the value. Find someone trustworthy. Make sure to follow our channel. This one sold for $16,800, and we will see you in the next video.